But see, we got exposed to this business. So excited we took advantage of it because, yeah, we've been able to go to some amazing destinations for just pennies on the dollar. I mean, last year we went to Egypt, went to Punta Cana, went to the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. This year, guys, we're going to Italy. So, we've traveled, okay? But what's most important to me is the fact that we now have a business that's profitable, okay? And it's put us in a position where, we won't have to worry about another corporate job anymore. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into this amazing Planet Marketing Compensation Plan, guys. Look at this quote here on your screen by Mr. Warren Buffett. Now, he says this. He says, never rely on a single source of income. Wow, you must invest to create a second source. Think about this, guys. We all have multiple bills, right? So, kind of makes sense to have multiple streams of income to match those multiple bills that we have. But let me go ahead and talk about this basic wealth principle, guys. Wealthy people have been utilizing what I'm about to share with you all forever. It's called leveraged income, okay? Or incorporating the efforts of other people to earn your income, right? Look, just like your job incorporates your efforts to earn them income. Guys, it's just business, okay? So if it's just business, all right, let's do some business. Let's say you introduce this business to maybe 4 people, maybe an aunt, uncle, cousin, coworker. They look at it, they say to themselves, hold on. Are you trying to tell me I can save money and travel, and then I can make money just by showing people how to save money and travel? Guys, that's all this is. In fact, you do that this week, the very next week, the company sends you a $50 direct sale commission for each person that got involved with your business. Pretty good, right? But look, the people that get in your business, they actually have the same opportunity that you have, right? And they know folks that you don't know, so they're going to go out and share the business, right? And when they do, they're going to get their $50 direct sale commission. But because you introduced the business to them, you get a 50% check match on all the direct sale commissions that they receive. Again, guys, we're talking leveraged income here. Now, you're going to receive team bonuses. They're going to range from $10 to $60 every time somebody in your team sells a travel business. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later on. But guys, the key is this. See, there's no limit to the amount of people you can share this business with. So you got no limit on the team bonuses. You got no limit on the 50% check matches. Guys, you've got no limit on the $50 direct sale commissions, okay? All right, let's move on. Talk about our builder program. Guys, we have earned positions that you can attain by first starting as an independent travel business owner with us. You do that first, okay? Then introduce this business to 3 people, and now you're bronze builder. Now, introduce 3 more for a total of 6. Now you're silver. Introduce 3 more for a total of 9. Now you're gold builder position. This is when the compensation plan really starts to open up for you. That's when you're going to start to see those team bonuses that we just talked about, okay? But now get this, guys, get this. See, now you're going to receive a 10% match on all the travel commissions of the folks that you personally in the business, right? And you'll receive a 10% match on all the matrix income of the folks that you personally in the business. Which is a good time for me to talk about my favorite part of the compensation plan, guys. That's residual income. Okay, where you do something one time, but then you get paid on it over and over and over again. And the way that we make our residual income is through our 3x9 team build matrix that you see on your screen right now, right? Now, listen, for the sake of time, I can't go into detail about how the matrix works. So instead, I'm going to share 2 important points about this matrix. And the first point is this. See, this matrix is going to be filled in with business owners. Okay, and for each person that you have in your matrix, you're going to receive $4. But guys, it's going to be sent to you each month, month after month, year after year. And get this, guys, you don't have to wait until your matrix completely fills out before you start earning income residually out of this matrix. No. All you got to do is just introduce 2 people to the business. Now look, not 2 people a month, because remember, like my wife shared with you earlier, we have no quotas here. Right? You don't have to sell a certain amount of travel to get paid. No inventory building up in your garage. None of that stuff, guys. Just introduce 2 people to this business and you can start earning income residually out of this matrix, okay? Now, this is the other important point, guys. Don't miss this one. Really, really important. Okay, if this matrix completely fills out for you, right? If the maximum number of business partners actually fall into your matrix that could potentially fall there, well, in that case, this matrix is going to generate for you over $100,000 in monthly residual income each month, month after month, year after year. That's the income potential to this one income stream alone. Now, listen. We have 7 different income streams that you can tap into just on this marketing team building side alone. But this stream that I'm sharing with you right now, this residual income component, this one by itself, guys, has the potential of generating over $100,000 in monthly residual income. Okay? Now, let's move on. Talk about our director program. Some people, guys, when they look at what we're doing, they're happy they can just make an additional $500 a month. They're not looking to break the bank. They just want some income coming in, cover some expenses, utilities, entertainment, things like that. Meanwhile, you have other folk, guys, who look at this very same information and see some of those folks got a little bit bigger vision. I mean, they're looking to add at least 2 more zeros to that $500 per month. Yeah, that's what this director program is about. Look at that 1-star director position that's near the top of your screen over to the right of it. Do you see it? Because listen, if your team grows to 100 people, guys, and that's not you personally going out, putting 100 people in this business, because if you are at least a go builder, where you've introduced 9 people to this business, and then together you guys collectively build a team to 100 people, okay, you're a 1-star director of business now. Yeah? And as the 1-star director, you're going to receive some perks. The first perk that you're going to receive is your director bonus, where your month will start off with $500, okay? But then wait, guys. See, now they're going to add all the income we just finished talking about, right? Remember that residual income that we just discussed? Okay, that 10% match. The residual income of the folks that you personally put in the business that you got as a go builder. Remember that? Okay, remember the 10% match of all the travel commissions of the folks that you personally put in the business that you got as a go builder. See, guys, you're going to get all that income we just finished talking about on top of your month, starting off with $500. Yeah, really strong. And yes, as a go builder, you received a $10 team bonus every time somebody on your team sold a travel business. Guys, 1-star director, that now gets increased to $20. Yeah, and then also at the 1-star director position, you're going to be guaranteed to make at the very least, guys, the very least, $1,000 a month in our business. Let's say, okay, your income total maybe $800 one particular month as a 1-star director. Well, in that case, the company's going to cut you a check for additional $200 just to make certain as a 1-star director you're making at the very least, guys, income with a comma in it. Amazing. And as you can see, the director position goes from 1-star all the way to 9-star. You see that? And then your director builder bonus, that's going to range from $500 as a 1-star director all the way to $100K, guys, as a 9-star director. And then that team builder bonus, that's going to range from $20 as a 1-star director up to $60, guys, as a 5-star director. Just an amazing, amazing director program, okay? But look, we believe in recognizing people for their efforts, okay? So when your income reaches a certain level, you're going to receive the presidential rank. For example, when your income reaches 100K annually, that's when you'll receive the Sapphire ring. Now listen, guys, look. My wife and I, we're proud recipients of the Sapphire ring. And look, we do this business on a part-time basis, okay? And hey, nothing special about us at all. That's just the power of this business model that we're sharing with you right now. Okay. Well, look, your income's going to go up. And when it goes up to 250K annually, you get the ruby ring. 500K annually, you get the diamond ring. 1 million annually is when you get the double diamond ring. But guys, here's the takeaway from this slide. Listen, back in October of last year, we hit our 7-year anniversary mark. And in that short period of time, we've already awarded the president of the ring to over 80 some odd individuals, guys. Listen, we actually have $3 million income earners in our business wearing the double diamond ring And guys, we have not hit the momentum phase of our business yet. That's unheard of. Okay. Oh, by the way, you see the Rolex watch there on your screen that has all those diamonds encrusted around the face? Yeah, when you hit 5-star director, you get that. Just amazing president for Ring of Rolex program. Okay. But look, what I like about where we are with the business is the fact that we don't have to exaggerate. We don't have to embellish that stuff, guys. Listen, we have documentation because what you're looking at on your screen right now, you're looking at the high and the low and the average incomes of individuals that have hit our various leadership position, guys, from Gold Builder to 6-star director during the year 2022. Guys, this is income that we report to the IRS. We believe in full disclosure, nothing to hide. In fact, if you want to look at this income disclosure statement more closely, just get in touch with the person that invited you on the webinar. They'll be happy to share with you, okay? But look, this next slide right here changed the game for my wife and I. Yeah, it did. Because if you think about it, when you get started with us and go to work and become a director, yeah, you built a substantial business. So it would be great to know that, God forbid, if something were to happen to you, well, that business that you've built, it will continue to outlast you. So listen, what we've got written in our bylaws is that if you get started with us, go to work and become a director, and then God forbid something would happen to you, okay? Well, you can rest assured, know that your Planet Marketing Weekly commission, director pay, director bonus, all your monthly residual income, guys, is going to be passed down to whomever heir you designate. Yeah. True, honest to goodness, generational wealth. And you can build through this business, and then you can pass it down to your children's children. Game changer, okay? Now listen, we believe we have a turnkey business. We have everything in place in order for you to be successful with us. Got the tools in place, got a website on the Planet Marketing side and on the IntelliTravel side that tracks your business for you. Guys, we even have an app that you can add to your phone that will make your phone the only device you really need to do business with us worldwide. Because remember, like my wife shared with you earlier, we're already in 20 some odd different countries. Booked over $1.5 billion worth of travel, paid out over $100 million worth of commission. Guys, we're not on trial. Okay. Training, it's already in place. On-demand training, webinars, conference calls, special events. Guys, those special events, they're already in place. Regional events, national events, international events live. Guys, like the special event coming up later on this year. We're going to have our Planet Marketing International Convention in August in Orlando at the world's largest Marriott hotel. I mean, we got the entire property reserved for us. This is going to be an absolutely amazing event. The awards, the recognition, the income levels, the training that you guys are going to get there. Not only do you want to be there with business partners, but you want to be there with business. Well, you want to be, not only do you want to be there yourself, but you want to be there with business partners of your own. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right, let's move on. Because you know what? You would think with all this value that my wife and I have shared with you all this evening, that it would cost you, what, tens of thousands of dollars to get started with something like this. No, guys, you're talking about being able to start a business in the number one industry in this world, the $8 trillion travel industry, for as little as $199.90. Just ridiculous price point. Round it up to $200, okay? And your cost of doing business, your overhead, because let's face it, guys, every legitimate business has overhead. We can agree on that. But your overhead in this business is only $59.90 a month. $60 a day. $60 a month, $2 a day rather. Let me quickly show you how this breaks down. See, the first thing you want to do, you want to become a Planet Marketing business owner by investing $19.95, which is important because remember, like we told you earlier, only Planet Marketing business owners can share this IntelliTravel business, okay? So that's going to allow you to earn commission when you sell the travel business. Also going to allow you to tap into that weekly income and get those weekly overrides as folks join your team, and then tap into that monthly residual income as well. Then your monthly overhead to keep your Planet Marketing business intact, that's only $19.95 a month. Now, what you want to do next is then you want to purchase that IntelliTravel business from yourself. You'll do that by investing $179.95. And that's going to allow you to earn commission when you sell travel, okay? Also going to allow you to tap into those 3 IntelliTrust guarantees that you learned about earlier. And then at that point, guys, you're traveling like an insider. And then your monthly overhead to keep your IntelliTravel business intact, that's only $39.95 a month. So when you combine the two businesses, that's how you come up with the $200 one-time investment, guys, just one time. Then 30 days later, $60 a month to run your business. Right? So what you pay, but you got to compare it to the value that you receive. Now, listen, we understand that there's three types of people looking at this information at this point in time. And you know what? You might be a type B person where you're basically saying, look, I get what you guys are doing. It makes a lot of sense. It's just not for me, though. To you, I would say thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule, joining us this evening, and looking at some information that we know can change your life. But see, we also know this is not going to be for everyone. We know that. In fact, we're not looking for everyone. We're only looking for the folks who happen to be looking for us. So if this is not for you, God bless you. Or you might be a type 2 person where you're basically saying, oh yeah, this is interesting to me. I just got a few questions though. Stick around. I'm getting ready to bring my wife back because we're going to answer some questions. We're going to open it up and we're going to take questions. Really important to us that you guys get all the information that you need to make a solid business decision for yourself. Because what we don't want you to do is leave the webinar and then go ask the opinion of somebody else who didn't see what you just saw. Or if you're a type 1 person where you're basically saying, look, I get it, Don. Your wife told me I can travel better for less and get paid at the same time. I'm ready to go. Okay, stick around on the webinar. We'll show you exactly how to get started with us. It's an online process. It takes all of 5 to 10 minutes to get you up and running. The key is once you're up and running, yeah, you'll be in business for yourself, but most importantly, not by yourself. You're going to have that support that you need, somebody to show you what to do, how to build your business and everything. So let's go ahead and answer some questions here.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you to the guests that joined us tonight. We're going to open it up for Q&A. You can go to the chat, put your questions in the chat. I'm going to go check the chat. You can also come off mute if you would like. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see who's out there. A couple of other people have logged on since. Let's see. We got Charles Miller was invited by Kim Bailey. I love it. Hey, Charles. Kim was launching tonight. I love it. She's got a lot of guests. Is it Shatay Williams, invited by Dominique and Shawana Butler. Hey, Shatay. And if I pronounced it incorrectly, I'm so sorry. We've got Annette Garcia, invited by Letitia Morissette. I love it. Hey, Annette.
Hey, Annette.
Hey, Annette. Wonderful. All right, a lot of guests on tonight. So we would love to take a few moments and answer your questions. And remember, don't think your question is crazy. You probably have a question that somebody else had as well. So again, you can come off mute or you can go to the chat. And you know what, Don? One question we often get pretty much every night is that people ask about the time.
Yeah.
They want to know, well, how much time, does it really take to work the business or to be successful and all of that. And the thing that we always share is that we have a welcome call with our new business partners, and we talk about that time. Like, what does that time look like for you?
Right.
Do you have an hour a day? 2 hours a day? Whatever that looks like. Then we talk about what the work looks like in order to help you achieve your goals. 99% of us do this on a part-time basis. So don't think it's something that you've got to put all of this time into, because again, 99% of us has working in part-time, and you've got people who are making 7 figures, 6 figures in this business. You can do it. So just know that it's something that you can do, because you're going to learn how to leverage the time and talents of your leadership. You're going to learn how to leverage the tools and everything like that. So I just wanted to mention that.
You know what? Can I say this though about the time? Because here's the thing, guys. You already recognize that you have to do something different. That's the reason why you're on this webinar. That in order for you to achieve some of those things that we talked about earlier, that time freedom, the financial freedom, all that stuff, that you've got to figure out a way to do something other than just working for somebody else, because that's not designed for you to get that. But listen, guys, think about this. If you start a traditional business, well, you got to spend all this money, right? Chances are you're going to have to do that full time, right? You're going to be solely invested in that. And if something goes wrong with that, man, you're set back for the rest of your life. But here you got a business that you can start for $200. Make that same kind of income that you would make, have that same opportunity, and you got folks to coach you, show you how to do it. So,
great point.
Yeah,
good point. All right. I know we did we do that great of a job that we have no questions tonight with all of these guests. My goodness. Linda Anderson was invited by Joanne as well. Hey, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
So I'm gonna go to some of these guests. If you all want to come off mute, I would love to even just get your thoughts about what you saw tonight.
They can even type it in
yeah, they can go and chat. Yeah, they go to the chat or come off mute. So Linda, if you're out there, I would love to get your thoughts about what you saw tonight. Let me go back up. Where are some other guests that were out there? Annette, if you're available, can come off. I'd love to get your thoughts about what you saw tonight. Anybody coming off mute? Let's see. Charles Miller. Charles, if you're out there, we'd love to get your thoughts. A lot of guests on. Melvin. Let's go back up. Charisma. Nobody wants to talk. Can y'all unmute? Maybe that's... Oh, you know what? Our volume was turned down. I just realized that. Our volume was turned down. But I don't think anybody came because they would have gone to the chat. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Well, you know what? If we don't have any questions, this is the first. I can't believe we don't have any questions. That must mean, hey, we must have done that. We must have slam dunked.
Yes.
So no questions.
I know it makes a lot of sense. I know that. I know the business makes
all right. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Get back with the person that invited you. Make sure to get your questions answered. Let them know if you're ready to go. Literally. Okay, questions coming up. Literally, it will take all of 10 minutes to get you up and running. And you'll get your welcome email from Planet Marketing. You'll get your welcome email from IntelliTravel, and you'll be good to go. But somebody did put a question up, said, address the pyramid scheme question. Okay. And we can definitely do that because a lot of people, look at this and say, was this like a pyramid scheme? And half the time, people don't even really know what that term means. I mean, honestly, they just heard it before. Yeah. The thing that, first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal, right? Yeah. Because that's when you are bringing in people into something, not even necessarily a business, but you're bringing people on board, signing people up, and really exchanging money, but there's no product, okay? Right. But here, you are buying a travel business. You are IntelliTravel is your host agency. You are buying a legitimate travel business. Now you have relationships with all these suppliers. So with Disney, with Marriott, would all of these suppliers be involved with a company that was some kind of pyramid scheme? No. Okay. And a lot of companies use this form of distribution. This is network marketing, but which is great because this industry has created more millionaires than ever. Because again, you're talking about a small investment, small overhead, but such a great income potential with this business, right? But the whole pyramid thing, I mean, you get a 1099 at the end of the year. You don't get a 1099 with a pyramid, so all of those things, you own a legitimate business for that question. Some other stuff coming through. Yes. Let me see, great presentation. I love the information I received tonight. Definitely travel a lot and know people who travel. Absolutely. You, absolutely. And that's what, and most people, the simplest thing this is if you are already traveling, then you're giving away money. Right. So why not make money on something you already do? That's like the simplest part of this business. But then it's so much more because yes, now you can show others how to do it. You can start earning residual income. You can save on your own travel. I mean, there are so many benefits of being in this business. But like you said, if you're already traveling, it just makes sense. All right, let me see. What is the difference between a vacation owner and Planet? Okay. So vacation owner and Planet, maybe the two differences between the IntelliTravel and Planet. Maybe that's what you're asking, Kim.
Well, vacation owner, maybe
vacation owner.
Share, maybe.
Okay. So vacation. Well, first of all, I'll just Okay, the difference between IntelliTravel and Planet. Maybe that's what she's saying. So you've got Planet Marketing is the marketing company, right? So the person that invited all the guests on today, that they were acting as a Planet Marketing representative because they invited you to come see this information. That's what Planet Marketing. We sell the IntelliTravel agencies, okay? And IntelliTravel sells travel. They are the travel agency. You can book your vacation through the IntelliTravel and your rental cars and your hotels and your cruises and all of that. So you own two businesses. You own a marketing company with Planet Marketing that sells the travel agencies, and IntelliTravel actually sells the travel. So that's the difference between the two. And it's a legitimate travel business. It's not a travel club, right? But there are some companies that are out there that's more of a travel club where you're, getting paid in points and all of this, where here you can book anything and everything and earn money on travel. Mm-hmm. So that's the biggest difference. Hopefully that helped. Yeah. Going back up, how successful will your income be if you don't bring in additional business partners? Oh, great question. I'm gonna keep talking.
Yeah,
okay, I'll keep talking. has to like shut me up. I hear somebody in the background. So I think they're trying to come off here.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one question, and then who is that? Who has the question?
Alonzo Belma, Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, hey, Alonzo. So let me finish this last question, which said, what was it? Oh, how successful will your income be if you don't bring in additional partners? There are a lot of people that book a lot of travel and making a lot of money. We just had a travel party here this weekend. One of our business partners, who's the director, Sonia Phillips, her mom is retired. And she has not shared this business with one person, but she's making a lot of money with the travel. She books a lot of groups. In fact, today we were on with another business partner, and her mom was the #1 income earner on the IntelliTravel list. Wow. And she didn't even know it. So her mom is making a lot of money with the travel. So you can make money. But of course, when you're booking groups, because the more you book, the more people that are traveling, you're going to make money. Lonzo, question?
Yeah, I got a city question, but I don't got marketing in travel and timeshare. So can you explain that to me?
And between a timeshare?
Yeah.
Timeshare
Okay.
and hotel and
Okay, gotcha.
travel.
I'm gonna meet your phone back out so they can hear the answer. Okay, so a timeshare, we know that too because we've owned a couple. Mm-hmm. So a timeshare is where you are buying a particular, you may get with the company and you're buying a particular week or some weeks where you can go and stay at a particular property, or you may be able to even trade it off, right? And you're paying, and the thing with the timeshares, why they've gotten such a bad rap lately is because those monthly fees, so those annual fees just started to get ridiculous. And that's why we got rid of our timeshare back in the day. So really, honestly, the biggest difference for you to understand is that you own a travel business. You're literally an independent travel agent or a business owner. That's the biggest difference. Where with the timeshare, you're just buying, some time to go vacation at a particular place.
At a particular time of year, and that you have to go at that particular time of year, or you could try to trade it in for to go at another time where, and if it doesn't match apples to apples, you have problems. There's so many things, so many restrictions with the timeshare that, to like what you said, Wanda, mm-hmm. Here you own a travel business where you can book any and everything that you can imagine putting together.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Great. All right. How long do you have to work this business, and is the training available? How long do you have to work this business, and how is it? Okay. So there's training immediately. As soon as you hit submit, and you will get your welcome emails from Planet and from IntelliTravel, you have training. You have an IntelliTravel University that's in your back office, over 18 different videos that you can watch at your leisure. They're on demand. You have access to suppliers and their different training. So if you like Disney and wanted to become a Disney specialist, guess what? You can do that. You don't have to pay extra. If you wanted to become a Carnival cruise specialist, you like cruising, you can do that. So you have access to all of these different trainings, as well as training on the Planet marketing side of your business on how to really grow and market your business as well. We have a mobile app. There's training videos on your mobile app. So trust me, training galore. And how long do you have to work with this? That part I didn't understand, but you can start working immediately. And maybe I answered it. Okay. Charles Miller, let's see. Travel is great for people, but with the economy the way it's been uncertain, we are towards a recession, if not already in one. What do you think about this with your business model?
Let me take this
question. Okay, I'll let you talk. Ooh, that's a good question.
This is a great question.
I can't answer too much.
I know. but okay, so here's the thing, Charles, and you're so correct, because what you need to do is you need to understand, why would something like this be good for whoever it is that you want to share with? Because you're right. With that, maybe that particular person, travel might not be the thing for them. Maybe they're so concerned about trying to figure out how they can put their kids through college, right, that they're not even thinking about traveling. Or somebody else, like you said, as far as the recession is concerned, price of eggs going up, prices going up in general. They're looking to get more coming in, another stream of income coming in residually that can help them with those life issues. And see, Charles, you can help people in any and every of those situations. So it's real important to understand why this business would be good for the particular person that you're talking to, because that person may be concerned about retirement. They may be concerned about trying to buy a home. They may be concerned about trying to get their kids through school or leaving a legacy for their grandchildren. But in any of those situations, you can help them with this business. Do you want to add anything?
Yes, I do. So particularly the way he mentioned how, okay, if we're going into a recession, and why does this business model work? Well, I would tell you, even during the pandemic, this business model worked. And we're in travel, so you may be thinking, well, what happened with this business model? So first of all, yes, travel shut down, but so did going out to eat, going to the barbershop. I mean, everything shut down during the pandemic,
Right.
but our business still grew for a couple of reasons. Number one, people understood that a lot of people realized that they needed an additional stream of income. Because think about people that got laid off and wasn't working. They were trying to think of, what can I do from home? Okay. Then we were able to introduce this business model to them, and they were able to get started, and they were able to start building residual income.
Correct.
Because a lot of people knew that at some point travel was going to be bigger and better than ever. We had our biggest year in the middle of the pandemic because people are starting to book travel. People were tired of being home. So we're in a business that's not going to die away. It continues to be the number one industry in the world. And it's something that you can do from the comfort of your home. And we're able to share that opportunity. Most people are looking for something. They just don't know what's out there. And we have the opportunity to really be a blessing to them, to show them that this business model does work, and it's something that they can do in order to create another stream of income that can help them with the recession. Because our founder, Donald Bradley, says all the time, this isn't quit your job day, but we're talking about adding this to whatever you have going on. That's going to help you pay your bills, help you save for retirement, help you buy the eggs and the bread and all those things. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, Charles, listen, we help people supplement their income and lifestyle, enhance the lifestyle. So, and however that looks like to you, that's how this business can help you. Okay?
Great question.
Good question.
All right. Let's see. Is the bonus just for the Planet program or for the travel program? Oh, another good question.
Good question.
So the bonuses are on the Planet marketing side regarding like when we talk about the team bonuses and the director bonuses and all. So travel, the money you're going to get paid from travel, you're going to get travel commissions. Okay. Now you can also receive travel overrides, which is almost like a bonus, I guess. When, say, for instance, if you're in the business, Charisma, and you bring on 9 business partners and you become a goal builder, then once you're a goal builder, all the people that you personally bring in the business, you're going to get a 10% override on their travel commissions. So on the travel side, you're earning commission. Now, the bonuses come from us really going out and growing the company. Because if you were on and I said we now have over 80,000 agents, that's Planet Marketing. We're the ones who are bringing these business partners on board, and we're getting paid to do that. So the company, instead of paying for radio advertising, TV advertising, they pay us, Planet Marketing reps, to go out and share this opportunity with others. And we're getting the bonuses and all of that. But your money's made all the way around. And we always say, don't leave any money on the table. Don't leave any money on the table. Another great question. Y'all are bringing them tonight. You're welcome. All right. Is that the last question for the evening? Going once, going twice. Anything else? All right. Well, again, make sure you get back with the person that invited you right after this webinar. Get your questions answered. And if we have some people that are ready to go, literally, like I said, it'll take you 10 minutes to get you up and running. And if we have any new business partners that will be joining us, let us be the first to say welcome to the best place on the planet. You guys have an amazing evening. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.